Hey, it's our Penalized Math Industry, and we are going to take a look at the sales tax. So, in the finance world, you usually purchase something. However, there's another thing that catches up to you called a sales tax. So here is a question to think about. If I have $1,000 and the computer I want to purchase is $999.99, can I afford the computer? Well, if you said yes, then there's something you probably forgot about. Yep, that's it. So I can't really afford the computer because even though I can afford it without the sales tax is going to add on to my total amount when I make the transaction. So that is why we need to understand sales tax, because even though you can afford something, you can't afford it after the sales tax happened. But what is a sales tax? So a sales tax happens when the government gets to have some part of the money you put in your transaction. So if you purchase like toys or objects or things that you don't really need, then the government is going to want you to pay a small fee to give to them so it'll help them. When you think of sales tax, and it's not the same for everyone. Each state in the United States has a different sales tax. So, for example, Nebraska has a different sales tax than Wisconsin, which has a different one than California, and so on. Some states don't even have a sales tax. Like, New Hampshire is famously a state that doesn't have a sales tax. So each state, when you put them in the formula, is going to have different answers and different taxes when they order something from the store. So, to think about it, let's actually do the problem out and see how much the computer would have cost if we put the sales tax in. So, we know we have $1,000 in our thing. And we know the computer is $999.99. What we have to do is multiply by the sales tax, but it's different for every state. In our state, our sales tax is 6.35%. So, if I made a purchase of $100, then it means that I would have to add 6.35% of that onto my total amount. So I have to add that by $6.35. So our total cost would be $106.35. See how it affects the answer? And see how when you add it on to the total amount, it's going to change? So about to our scenario, we have to multiply by 6.35%. However, the problem is you can't really do 6.35% on a calculator, but you can insert 0.0635, and you'll get your total amount. So when you do that, you're going to get an answer of, you're going to have a total answer of $63.49. So, you see how the computer is going to be way more expensive than we thought. We have to add that in for right there. And we're going to get an answer of $1,063.48. That is the total amount that is needed to purchase the computer if you bought it from a state that has this. So, if you buy food, you're not going to get a sales tax. If you buy stuff for college, you'll not get a sales tax. Anything that's not a normal good that you don't need to survive on is not going to, it is going to have your sales tax, like toys a lot, furniture sometimes, definitely clothes that are under some sort of price. But sometimes it's different. If you go out to a restaurant to eat, then the sales tax is not 6.35. It's not that. Instead, in our state, it's 7.45%. So it asks the restaurants to have that sales tax be given to the government. But it's going to cost more, or you're going to have a higher sales tax rate. So that's what it's all about. And that's why when you see the price of something, don't always assume you can afford it. So thank you for watching Top Picking Life's Math Industry. Like and subscribe.